Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you the top 5 items that I sold in 2021 on Amazon. Hope you enjoy. So item number 5 on our list of FBA 2021 items is this. This is an Imaginext Serpent Castle. Pretty cool, does some really neat things. We've got the snake guy, we've got our Indiana Jones character over there. Pretty good item. I was able to get this at Kmart. Kmart was one of my main stores for a very long time, probably since I started. Since I started 5 years ago, I was a Kmart shopper. And I purchased a lot of items from Kmart. And that particular item, I was able to purchase 47 of. And I sold them through a period of roughly 3 years, I guess. And last year, I sold 9 of them. And here is the profit I made on that item. So the program that you're looking at right now is called Inventory Labs. This is a very important program for my business. I did not have this when I first started Amazon, and I don't recommend people purchase this program when they're first starting. It's a pretty big expense. It costs $50 a month, but it's a great program to have. As your sales start to take off, highly recommend that you get this program or some other type of profit tracking program. It's very important, especially when it comes tax time. So from here, I'm going to go to one of the reports that I've generated. And here is the Fisher-Price Imaginext. I sold 9 of them. You see that I sold 9. My total revenue was roughly $1,600 for that item. They cost me $18 each. So $1,000 profit on that item, almost over 600% ROI on that item. Great item. And as I said, I sold 47 of them. And the one that I just showed you, that's the last one that I have. So that was a great item. It was a real great item. Item number 4 on our list of our top 5 items was this. This is a Blue Diamond Almonds on the go. What is it? 10-pack? I think it's a 12-pack. Great item. This item and all the remainder of the items I'm going to show you all Ollies. I purchased these all at Ollies. So let's take a look at Inventory Labs and let's see what kind of profit we did with that item. So here's our Blue Diamond on the go. Sold 173 of those. That was a good item. And I'll tell you, this was one of the items I started selling in June, FBM. Because again, prior to that, I was all doing FBA. All those, the Serpent that I just showed you, the Imaginext, that was all FBA. I sent those into Amazon, and Amazon then sent them to the customer. In June, I started doing some FBM, and this was one of the items that I started doing FBM with, these Blue Diamond Almonds. I sold 173 of them. That's how much I paid in shipping. Total revenue, roughly $3,400. They cost me $3. They cost me $3. My profit was $1,455, and that is with the shipping removed. That's my total profit right there. 200 and almost 40% ROI on that item. What a great item. It got to the point where as soon as I would go into an Ollie's, I would go right to the food aisle and I would look for that item. I would look for that item and another item. And that brings us to number 3. Now, item number 3 I do not have, or actually 3, 2, and 1, I no longer have in supply. I sold out of those. So I'm going to show you the Amazon page that corresponds to those items. So item number 3, here it is. So here is item number 3. Item number 3 was Snickers. It was a container of Snickers, the 141 count. And again, I purchased this at Ollies. In June, I was just starting to sell food, so I purchased, I think, 5 of them. They had a number of months before they expired, so I purchased 5 of them and I sold them right away. So I went back to Ollie's the next day and I bought all of them. By the end, and it says 67 here. I was new to using the FBM platform, so I actually listed the Snickers 4 different times before realizing the mistake that I had made. So there was 4 different listings that I sold the item under for a total of 106 units I sold, not just 67, and they're further down, but so there's 106 that I sold. I had a total sales. My total sales was actually $5,300, and my total profit on this item was a little over $2,100 on selling Snickers, and I sold all of them in about a month. I sold them, so that was a great product. Between the almonds and the Snickers in the month of June, that kind of showed me that Amazon could be a full-time thing. Because again, prior to June of 2021, I was doing this part-time. In June, I started attacking this full-time, and these 2 items were a big part of being evidence for me to move into doing this full-time. Now, item number 2, again, another Ollie's item. All these are all Ollie's now. And I was able to get this item, I want to say maybe last February, in February of 2021. And sold a couple of them, sent them in, sold them. Then I just started going around to all the Ollie's and buying all of them that I could find. And here is that item. So this item was a Tefal covered jelly roll pan with a cover. I was able to, let's take a look at our inventory labs. I was able to sell 116 of these. Had a couple returns. They got dented on the on shipping, but I sold 116 of them. My total revenue was almost $5,300 in sales. They cost me $1,350. And by the time I was sold out, the last one I sold for $55. So really good profit, over $2,000 in over $2,000 in profit, 130% ROI. Great item. And to this day, when I go into an Ollie's, I'm looking for these. I know that the chances of them being there are slim to none, because one of Ollie's slogans is, when it's gone, and they're not lying. They usually do not get a lot of repeat merchandise. So that was number 2. Okay, item number 1 from 2021, my big seller for 2021 and a little bit of 2022, and then I sold out of them. And I had a pretty good feeling it was going to be this item, and here it is. So here's item number 1. It is Purina Mighty Dog. I didn't even know they made Mighty Dog anymore, but evidently it's a pretty popular item, and I did really well with this case of Mighty Dog. We go over to Inventory Labs. Let's scroll up, and I sold 93 of these cases of Mighty Dog. My total revenue was $5,300. They cost me $11.25. My profit was $2,200 for an ROI of 160. Well, those are the top 5 items that I sold in 2021. A little recap. My total sales for those 5 items were $4,500. My profit was $8,400. My cost of goods for those 5 items was a little shy of $4,000. So when you calculate the ROI, the return on investment, for those 5 items, it was over 200% ROI. So that was great. That was fantastic. That was a good run. Now, not all of the products that I have a record like that. I mean, I've got some duds. Well, it has been about a month since I have done a sourcing trip. So I'm gearing up to do another sourcing trip. I'm going to be heading out to Western Pennsylvania. I'm probably going to do that either Friday or Saturday. It's either tomorrow or the next day, one of those 2 days. And got in mind of the things that I'm looking for. You know, I belong to a BOLO group, so I've got some items that I'm going to be looking for. That one shampoo, I'm really going to be looking for that. Boy, I'm sold out. I'm sold out of that shampoo. And also in another video, I think I showed you the Aveeno sunscreen. Wow, that is a really good item. I need to find more of that. I'm making like $13 on each one of them, so it's, yeah, real good profit. So that's my plan for the next couple days. I'll be making a video about that. Hope you can check it out. So that's what I'll be doing over the next couple days. I'm going to be making a series of videos, not just of my sourcing, but also of how I run my business. You know, what do I do every day? You know, after you've seen my sourcing video, so I go out, I go sourcing, I get my deals. But then what? I'll put a couple hours in, but I'm not working 8-10 hours a day, except for the sourcing. Sourcing, that tends to be a long day, but boy, I love it. I love sourcing. It's fun. It's the funnest part. It really is. I really enjoy doing that. So I hope you liked this video. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button. If you have any questions, please post in the comment section. I'll be sure to get back to you. Thanks. Have a great day.